Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your December 2019 reading and happy birthday to everyone who has a birthday in December. So I'm just tuning into your energy and I am going to channel some just intuitive messages before we get into your tarot spread. And the really big key word that's coming through for me this month is partnership. So relationships of all kinds are very indicated or emphasized this month. They're really highlighted for you. You're going to be able to see things in a new light for some of you. And there's also going to be this real push for you to partner with the divine, for you to somehow form a relationship with spirit or with spirit world or with God or with angels or with whatever it is that you conceptualize as, higher powers, for you to really tap into that resource and connect with that space. For others of you, it's simply going to be that, there's a new love coming in for you this month. I'm really feeling that for some of you, so yay. The other thing that I kept seeing was like a gift, and I think that I didn't realize it was your birthday month, so it could be that for some of you that it's just you're getting gifts for your birthday, but for others of you, I think that there's just going to be like an unexpected gift coming in or an unexpected surprise. It's really like a blessing. Or it could also be that something is symbolically like a gift, like you meet someone and you're like, wow, this is like a gift from God, like you're amazing, something like that. Okay, sorry, my chair is so noisy. So now going into your tarot, basically the way I'm going to set this reading up is we're going to go general energy, then we're going to go week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Okay. And then I'm going to do a focus card for your month of December. Alright, so we're going to read this one at the end and trying to get those level. And let's go into your general energy. So we've got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So your general energy for December is things may feel like hard work this month, and mainly in the space of communication. So I think communication in relationships is really highlighted for you in December, and it may feel like it's a bit challenging, or you may feel like it's hard for you to get your point across, or that you're misinterpreted or something like that. So I think this might cause you a little bit of frustration. Spirit's just saying, like, stay calm and really try to hear the other person as well as like that's going to help you feel more heard in communication. There's also a message that it's definitely a good month to just like clock in those hours if you're trying to like build a business or you're working on some kind of a skill. Keep it up and it's really going to start paying off for you. It's just like that period of time at a new venture where it just takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of hours before you see the results that you're really hungry for. So yeah, definitely stay truthful in your communication. I think you are very truthful people. I mean, Sagittarians, hello. You're known for being like brutally honest. But it's sort of like more around, stay authentic to you. Make sure that you're communicating that's in a way that's serving you. I think this month you might feel tested to try and communicate in a way that is like more serving other people in your life, or you're more like bending to their wishes and such. So yeah, just keep in mind your needs, especially when you're communicating, and really feel free to try out new ways of communicating. For others of you, you're going to be learning a language in December. There's going to be this real need for you to put in the hours to study a language, or you're going to be in a new country or in a new place that speaks a new language, so you're going to be sort of immersed in that, and it's going to really offer you sort of a lot of just creative inspiration. I think that I'm feeling into your energy, and like you guys really benefit from travel. I know that's pretty stereotypical, but this month really is going to offer you some new horizons in that way, and especially if you've been wanting to learn a new language. This is such an interesting message. Spirit's just saying, go for it, December. Like, you are supported. You will be able to make progress there. Just put in the hard work and you'll get there. Okay, let's move into your week 1. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Alright, so I'm reading this as there may be a push and a pull. So the push might come from external forces, external spiritual teachers, religious figures, some kind of hierarchical institution or some kind of figure of authority who is trying to assert their knowledge over you this month, and it's going to require you to really dig deep into your intuition and find your truth inside of yourself, because I'm seeing that this person, this figure, this institution, this religious group, they're going to try and make you doubt your inner knowing. They're going to try and make you conform to their beliefs or their ideas, and in doing so abandon yourself or abandon your own beliefs. So really watch out for this in the first week. That may not be a message for everybody here, but it was a very strong message coming through. So to elaborate on other variations of this message, Spirit's sort of saying, like, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to those sort of like hidden forces that exist around us. You're becoming more sensitive this month. You're becoming more able to actually, if you wish to, share these intuitive knowings or these sort of unseen beings. You may even be in contact with them, or you may have a visit from a deceased loved one. There's something very mystical happening first week of December for you, and it may even need to remain a secret. You know, you may not even feel like you can tell anyone about it, or it could be the polar opposite. Like, I'm seeing a lot of polarity, so it's either like you're not telling anyone and it's totally just your experience for yourself, or you actually feel called to like stand up in a leadership position and share your knowledge and share your experiences. Pay attention to the moon cycles this month, and pay attention to your energy levels and how they may be impacted by the moon, especially if you identify as female. You know, we're more sensitive to moon cycles and to waxing and waning energies. So yeah, this High Priestess is ruled by the moon, so we just want to make sure that we're sort of going with the energy of the moon rather than against it. So there's also messages with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, kind of like almost like divine union between divine masculine and divine feminine. You might be meeting someone, or there may be just like this real nice balancing in an existing relationship week 1, where it's like I'm reading you as more of the feminine and them as more of the masculine, but it could go either way. And there's just going to be this real union happening there where you both feel like supported to be who you are, you know, both feel like supported to be as masculine or as feminine as you are, and like, yeah, there's just a real balancing or harmonizing in a relationship there. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of water because I was just remembering then that the intuitive messages were all around partnerships. So yes, week 1, these themes are all about balance in partnerships, harmonizing a partnership, masculine and feminine essences becoming like a team, you know, working together rather than feeling like battle or polarized away from each other. Yeah, so let's go to week 2. The Two of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, this is really cool. So there may be need for you to pause and just like reflect on things week 2 of December. You know, reflect on where you're going, reflect on what you want from your future, reflect on what you want from 2020, and really do some soul searching and dig deep in that reflection. You know, don't just sort of skim the surface of those ideas, really like dig deep. And if you have a goal or you have a vision, really ask yourself why do I want this? And, you know, what is it offering me, I guess? So you're really in touch with the why, because 2020 is going to challenge everyone, every single one of us. So we're going to have to really be able to call upon, you know, the work done in this soul searching time to really say, yes, this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm not giving up. this is why I'm going after my dreams. So yes, the Two of Wands is saying plan for your future, go for it, but really consider it. Really don't feel like drawn into any kind of false promises, or, you know, start to imagine things that aren't really even what you want. You know, really cut away from all illusions and just see things for what they are, and see how you're going to get there in a really clear way, even in a practical way. I'm hearing, like, really practically plan for things, even planning for a holiday or something, like book it in. Week 2. Okay, week 3. The moon and the sun. Oh my gosh, that's actually quite touching. Wow. Again, you guys, partnerships. We have the moon and the sun. We have feminine, masculine. We have feminine, masculine. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And also, these are both moon energies, so moon is very indicated for you. But again, I'm seeing a balance. So definitely pay attention to your dreams, as in the ones you have while you sleep, but also the dreams you have around what success you want, for sure. Keep that in mind. Again, there's a real balancing happening within you and within your partnerships of masculine and feminine energies. It's very, very beautiful and harmonious. It's going to bring you a lot of just like contentment and like that kind of happiness that is like more longer lived this month. You know, there's going to be this general energy of happiness this month that is really like warm. You know, you feel warm inside. You feel a balance between your intuition and your intellect, between your inner knowing and like your outer seeing, you know. It's very beautiful energies. All right, we might come back to week 3. I want to see week 4. The 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh my God, I'm like blown away. This is the card of partnership. You saw me pick totally randomly, right? Like, I just, wow. Yes, your month is around partnership and love and balance and harmony and just friggin' having a good time, Sag. Like, just have fun this month. Just know that if you have a crush on someone, they have a crush on you as well. If you love someone, they love you as well. Because the 2 of Cups is like a mirror, and however we feel about someone, they feel the exact same way about us. So if you're attracted to someone, they're attracted to you. This is just a big yes. In any love situation, it's just a yes. Like, yes, they feel the same. Now, this 5 of Pentacles is interesting. I think this is kind of like the shadow side of a connection. You know, I'm seeing this as like the shadow side of your love relationship or your love situation, your love connection. And it's sort of like saying that, you know, when things are so beautiful, when things are so love and light and romance and stuff, sometimes it can shine a light on things in our life that haven't been like that. Things in our life that have been really dark or really hard, because we have, all of a sudden, we're presented with such a contrast, right, between light and dark, light and dark. We're really, at times, challenged by that contrast, because as humans, sometimes we struggle with the idea of things being both. You know, things aren't light or dark, it's both. So I think that's what week 4 is really calling you to do, Sag, is to just integrate the fact that you can be blissfully happy and harmonious in relationship and still feel a bit concerned about money, or still feel like, but what if there's not enough, or what if they leave me, or what if it's running out, you know? So it's really just like the shadow side of things being so good and happy is that fear of things being taken away, from us. So there's a real need for you to bring soothing to this part of yourself. You know, we all have this 5 of Pentacles aspect of our psyches that is one that is afraid of poverty and really sees poverty everywhere, you know, sees scarcity, sees the glass as half full. So it's about loving that part, you know, not trying to banish that part or you know, be mean to that part of us. It's just about loving that part and saying, you know what, I love you. I know you're afraid, but like this is what we have right now, and let's just be grateful for that. You know, we don't have to get so worried about things running out if we just focus on how full they are right now. Because when we focus on something like that scarcity thing in us, or we just don't even soothe it, you know, so it starts to become more and more, it generates more anxiety within us, that's when we might start attracting scarcity, because it's in our energy field and it needs to be resolved in some way. So it's like we need to bring attention to it, but in a way that is like soothing that, and even treating it a little bit like a child, you know, like how a child might feel afraid, and really just bringing a lot of softness and gentleness to that. And really, again, bringing your attention, once that part is soothed, bringing your attention back to the goodness, you know, not feeling like you need to suffer there or be stuck there in suffering or darkness. This is a month of balance, but it's also a month of focusing on the light, you know, focus on the love, focus on the light. There's just so much duality, like sun and moon, like inner world and outer world, you know. So yeah, there's a lot being asked of you this month, Sagittarius, in terms of balancing energies within yourself, like internally and externally in your life, balancing where you're putting your focus, everything like that. Okay, let's go into your focus card. Abundance, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Wow. Yeah. Because this Five of Pentacles is really like I said, the opposite of abundance is scarcity. So this is a fear that might be coming up for you week 4, but Spirit is saying, look, the universe is pouring all of its abundance out to you, so just be open to receiving. Maybe that's another thing, yeah, to focus on this month, Sagittarius, is to focus on receiving things. Really receive. And I know you're a very generous sign, so maybe you need to give less and receive more. And I think as well, this abundance is also talking about an abundance of love, you know, abundance of good feelings, an abundance of money as well, sure, an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of self-love as well. But it's also talking about, yeah, an abundance of money. All right, Sag, that was a really, truly a fun reading to channel. And yeah, again, happy birthday. If your birthday is in December, happy birthday, Sagittarius. I love you guys. Saggies are so fun. So yeah, look after yourself this month. Take very, very good care. And I'm going to have the 2020 readings out soon, so stay tuned for that on my channel. And yeah, I really appreciate you being here and supporting in your own way. So thank you. Bye.